Hey y'all, welcome or welcome back to my channel. If you're new, you're gonna love it here, and if you're returning, what's up? For this video, I will be doing a crochet install. I'm low-key feeling the crochet hair these days because it's so versatile and you can get to your scalp. Like, look at that, middle part bust down, nice and flat. This is an easy, protective hairstyle, so if you'd like to see the steps that I did to achieve this look, just keep on watching. So the hair that I will be using for this video is from HotBraids. They sent over a few hair tools as far as a comb, edge brush, and a hard brush, along with a crochet needle. This is way better and smaller than my last one. A pink spray bottle, and last but not least, of course, the hair. This is one 20-inch bundle of the light Yaki human crochet hair. And after taking a closer look, you can see that one crochet piece has a thin piece of thread in the center. So this is my braid down. The thick braid in the front will be for my leave out. I don't know how and why I came up with this specific braid down pattern, but it is what it is. So before getting started, I'm going to show exactly how to crochet the hair in. I'm going to put the crochet needle through the braid, hook the piece of thread onto the needle. I am then going to pull it through. And if you look closely, the clasp on the needle closes as I'm pulling it through. I'm going to open up the end that I pulled through and grab the other piece. I'm going to pull it through, make sure it's nice and tight. And just like that, I am done. I'm going to show it one more time. So I'm going to put the crochet needle through the braid, hook the thread onto the needle, pull the needle through, open one end, and grab the other. I'm going to start off by crocheting the hair in the back, repeating the exact same step-by-step process that I just previously showed. Doing this might be a little difficult at first, but once you get the hang of it, you'll be able to speed it up and it'll be easier. Although I didn't really do this, I do recommend spacing out the crochet pieces in the back area, since the rest of the hair will basically fall on top of that anyways. I recommend crocheting the hair very close together in the middle and at the top of your head. I also recommend that you do your braid down braids close together. As you can see, mine is close together in the back, like you can't see any parts of my scalp, but in the middle, not so much. But you know, it's all a learning process of me just trying to figure out what looks best and also achieving the most natural look as possible. Using the Yaki straight hair really does help give off that seamless look. HotBraids crochet hair collection carries each individual texture for a seamless blend, no matter if you're natural, transitioning, or relaxed. I have made it to the middle of my head, still repeating the exact same process. Putting the crochet needle through the braid, hooking the hair onto the needle, pulling the needle through, opening up one end, grabbing the other end, pulling it through, boom, on to the next. In my opinion, I feel like crocheting curly hair is easier than the straight hair because curly hair is a little more messy, which allows a little more room for mistake. Moving on, I have now made it closer to the top of my head. Of course, repeating the exact same process. The only difference is I can move much faster because I can actually see what I'm doing. Also, I forgot to mention this before, but the skinny braid going down on the side of my head is a leave out braid. So that braid will get taken down. It is like that on both sides. It's not much hair, but I'm going for like the natural sew in quick weave type of look. So having the leave out helps with that. Like I mentioned before, I recommend crocheting the hair close together in the middle and the front of your head. Finally, the left side of my head is complete. This is what the top looks like. Of course, it's going to be covered by my leave out. And now I'm going to finish the right side. Once again, repeating the exact same process, putting the crochet needle through the braid, hooking the hair onto the needle, pulling it through, opening it on one end, grabbing the other end, pulling it through. And yes, I am still working with that same bundle that I showed you all in the beginning of the video, because HotBraids crochet hair is upgraded to one bundle for a full head. After completing the right side, I am now going to go in and straighten my entire head. I am working in sections to straighten the hair, getting it nice and silky. This is human crochet hair, so of course you can apply heat, straighten it, crimp it, curl it, whatever you want to do to it. Left side is done. I'm now going to begin straightening the right. No product, no hairspray needed. The hair is now completely straight. Look how silky it looks. This is some good hair. I am now going to take the leave out braids down, which is the two small braids on the side of my head and the big braid at the top of my head. Of course, I'm going to go in with my Chi heat protecting spray and spray that on my leave out. I'm going to go in with my skinny flat iron to really get those roots. After everything is all pressed out, I'm going to go in with the hard brush that HotBraids sent me. Use that to brush the hair back and repeat the exact same thing on the other side. I don't use any edge control or nothing to lay down my edges when I do a middle part. I just straighten it, brush the hair back, and leave it as is. I'm going to take that middle leave out braid down, spray it with some heat protectant, use my rat tail comb to create my part down the middle. I'm going to work in sections, going in with my skinny flat iron to really get those roots. Then following it up with my regular size flat iron until my entire section of my leave out is completely straightened. Now that my leave out is straightened, I've noticed that there's a little bit of emptiness in the front. That might not bother some people, but it bothers me. So I'm using my comb to section my hair off in the front and adding in a small clip-in piece. Doing this will create a little more fullness in the front while still keeping everything natural. This is what it's looking like on the other side before adding the clip in. And here I am sectioning it off and clipping that little piece on. Lastly, to finish everything off, I'm gonna go in with this anti-frizz serum. I love using this specifically on my leave out because it helps with the flyaways and it gives my leave out a little shine. Run it through my hair a little bit. Look at that blend. The Yaki straight texture is perfect. And adding those 2 clip-ins, chef's kiss. Before I show you all the final look one last time, don't forget to shop HotBraids. The details for this specific hair plus more will be in my description box down below. Be sure to use my code HBME in all caps for money off. Also, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. That's it. That's all. I'm going to see y'all in my next video. Bye, y'all.
Can't change the weather, might not be forever, but if it's forever